Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG, man. King of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I apologize about the last stream or whatever, so we just going to go ahead and jump forward, and we're going to get into the preview show because the two top teams, they already handle their business or whatever, so we're just going to get into the top show. So this is the season preview show. I know it says year 4 on the thumbnail, but it's year 5, so we're about to get into the season preview show, so we can do this and get up out of here and enjoy the rest of our night. Let's go. All right, here we go. Season preview show. Let's go.
Top 5. I like the potential of each of these teams. I think all of them have a chance to win the championship this year. They're poised, loaded with talent, very eager to prove themselves this coming year. I think each of these teams will be a dream to come.
Duke is in the catbird seat to start the season, sitting pretty in the #1 spot. Their dreams of scoring last year were quickly dashed in a first-round loss.
This year they have the potential to do much better than last. Last season, they spent a lot of their energy getting to March Madness and were worn out once they got there. I'll bet they have the return to the tournament much better this time.
North Carolina is in the #2 spot.
They're a tough team, but they're going to have a very hard time surviving that vicious conference they're in.
They're ranked highly now, but they're going to have to play a lot of tough games in that conference. They're not playing at a high level. We could see them slip a bit.
UCLA comes in as #3. They were unstoppable last season, finishing with 30 wins.
Trying to live up to that record may be tough, but my nice problem is they're going to have to rack up a bunch of wins before conference play begins if they want to even come close to that total this season.
George Washington starts the year as the 4th-ranked team.
They the champions, sir.
Over the past few years, this team has shown an ability to overcome any adversity that comes their way. That toughness has become their trademark and will work for them again this season.
Kansas is the #5 team. They had a nice finish to the year, but it ended with a disappointing loss in the regional final.
They were so close to the Final Four, they could taste it. The memory of that Elite 8 loss should be all the motivation they need this year to work just that little bit harder. We'll see if they can get over the hump this time.
Here's the next group of teams in our preseason top 25. What do you think of this group, Mark?
With such a long season ahead of us, it's almost impossible to put a finger on just who the contenders and pretenders are from this set of teams. But that doesn't mean we won't try.
The Texas Tech Red Raiders, the #11 team, have stirred up a lot of talk in the offseason. They had a terrific record last season, finishing with 1 win.
That says a lot about the team they had last year. Trying to rack up that many wins shouldn't be their goal. They need to focus on just playing good basketball and getting to the conference schedule with a nice head of steam. The wins will come.
The Florida State Seminoles, the #10 team, have also generated a lot of interest. This school has developed a reputation for having some of the most rabid fans in college hoops.
Walking into their building is going to be a tough proposition for a lot of their opponents. They can get that place rocking, and I wouldn't be shocked if they lose very few, if any, games at home this season.
Okay, Clark, let's take a look at the teams to close out the preseason top 25 poll. This selection.
This looks to me like the deepest preseason top 25 poll we've seen in years. I think there are teams even all the way back in this group that are legitimate national championship contenders.
The Texas Longhorns, the #19 team, probably deserve a closer look. Their tournament last year came to an abrupt end with a loss in the second round, Clark.
It can be demoralizing for a team not to get past the first weekend of the tournament. They've had all summer to forget about that loss. Instead, build on the positives from last season.
The Houston Cougars, the #21 team, are also worth keeping an eye on. Not too often that you see a team from such a small conference ranked this highly.
ability to find the soft spot in an opposing defense and exploit it. He can do it no matter how a defense chooses to play him. I have yet to see a team truly shut him down.
As for our next first team, Jordan Bucket is more than willing to go into battle with him, Clark.
Russell is really something special, Greg. There's plenty to like about him as a player. He's got that deadly combination of smarts and physical skills that makes him so difficult to defend. Coaching mentality in the body of a world-class athlete. Any questions as to why he's on the list?
Next up, the player drawing comparisons to some of the all-time college greats. The Duke Blue Devils are fortunate to have him in their quarters.
Number 2 is the first teamer without a doubt. He has such versatility. He can take it and rake it down the court with the ball and make plays. He'll be a nearly impossible matchup for their opponent.
Let's move on to a player who worked very hard to earn his spot on the list. The Aggies of Texas A&M can depend on a solid effort from him each and every night.
Number 15 is the anchor of his team. If they're going to the promised land, he's the one that's going to lead them there. We always talk about the guys with great knees. Well, he's got great feet. I love those happy feet. There are few players in the nation with better footwork than him. That's what allows him to always be in the right position, whether it comes on rebound or finds his space for an open shot.
And finally, we have another superb player to round out the first team. The Creighton Blue Jays will probably get used to seeing him make the impossible look ordinary.
Already has opposing coaches throwing up game plans designed to stop him. But it won't matter what they come up with. Give him too much room and he'll burn you off the dribble. Or play him tight and watch him find a teammate for an easy move. One way or the other, he's unstoppable.
Now let's move on to the second team All-American. Not such a bad list, huh? These elite players all have the potential to have historic seasons if the right pieces fall into place. The Ohio State Buckeyes have built their team around this amazing talent. I'd say that's a pretty good idea.
Thornton was a very hard player to leave off the first team. If I had to pick some front runners for the Player of the Year award, he would be right there on the list. I've seen him take over games even when he isn't scoring 30. There are some great scores among these All-Americans. He's one of them, but he does much more than score.
Our next player is a tremendous talent in his own right. Duke is in for a treat if he can pull it all together and have a great year.
Number 10 is someone you could look at as last season for improvement on a weekly basis. I have no doubt he belongs on this All-American team, and I think the sky's the limit for him this season.
We can all look forward to some very exciting highlights from this young man this year, the George Washington Colonial.
Hope to have this young man carry the load for them, and he lives up to the task.
Brent has terrific skill in so many facets of the game. It isn't out of the realm of possibility to say that he might even be a little bit underrated. I know it seems far-fetched to say that about a preseason All-American pitcher, but I'm not sure people realize just what a huge year he's in for, Greg.
Our next All-American may have designs on the first team by the end of the season. Illinois has one of the most reliable go-to guys in the country.
He's one of the first players that came to mind when I was thinking of the top 10 players in the nation. The success of his team rests directly on his shoulders, and I believe he has the ability to take them all the way to the title.
Here we have the final player on our list of All-Americans, the Kansas Jayhawks. You know who their fan favorite is going to be this year.
Number 1, last but not least on the All-American list. His upside is higher than a lot of the other guys here because he has so much raw ability. He could jump to the first team this year if he harnesses all that ability into the complete package.
All right, Clark, thanks very much. Glad you could join us for the 2K Sports Season Preview. We hope you enjoy all the college news action ahead. So long, everyone.
Okay, so that was the season preview show for everybody. I ain't gonna keep you long. I'm gonna just say this or whatever. Weber State. I mean, I know they say GW wasn't on there or whatever, but GW was on there, but they said they first round or second round. They won the championship. This is just a continuation from year 4, so they won a championship and they won 2 in a row actually, but this year I had to switch it up or whatever, switch up the teams or whatever. So we gonna see all these guys do whatever they need to do and do what they have to do. So I can't wait until the season kick off. So that was the season preview show for everybody, and I guess I'll see y'all at the first game. But man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie, man. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. Dino YG, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. We out.